Hey everybody, I'm coming to you making this video message just to say this. Celibacy is possible and celibacy is very real. I want to make this video message to encourage and to promote celibacy. Not having sex before marriage is looked down upon by many people because some people feel this way. They feel that if you sit back and you wait until after marriage to have sex, that the sex may not be good. We live in a world where people feel like you must test the waters before you go all the way. Because if you wait and it's a disappointment, you may spend the rest of your life being married to someone that you are not happy with sexually. But I'm here to tell you, you do not have to live by the world's standards. You can literally live your life, hold back, and have something to look forward to. I want to promote and I want to release this video message to tell every woman, every man that's single, and every man and every woman that wants and desires to look forward to something, to start disciplining yourself now. And I want you to believe that you definitely can live a life of celibacy. Do not get caught up in the world of what you see when everybody is saying you must have sex. You don't have the strength to wait. Do not get caught up into what people say. Some of you all, you have sat back all of your life, and I'm not judging you, but I'm only being real. You all know I'm very honest with you, but a lot of you have sat back and you have slept with man after man, woman after woman. You've had numerous partners, and every single sexual relationship that you have had, it has not worked out. And the reason why your relationships with some of these men or some of these women has not worked out is truly, and this is just not my opinion, this is truly what I believe. And I feel this in my spirit. I feel that a lot of people relationships don't work out because God has a designated time that's orchestrated for some of us to be married. And the reason why you go out and you single-handedly will pick a man or a woman that you feel is meant for you, and you're in these relationships with them, and you can yell all day and promote how you love them, how you feel about them. This is my bae, this is my boo, this is my honey. But let me tell you something, honey. If God has not ordained that man or that woman to be your husband or to be your wife, it will not work out. Let me explain something else to you all. God is like this. When God has a blessing for you, or when God has a promise for you, I believe from our disobedience, we push back the time of the blessing. Here's an example. 2015 may be the year that some of you all are supposed to actually get married. Right now, you have not met your husband or your wife, but God has a man or a woman in mind for you. He's preparing them for you, but you are now sleeping with different people, or you may just be constantly sleeping with one person. So instead of your marriage date being in somewhere in 2015, you've now pushed it back into another 2 or 3 years from now. You won't get married in 2015 because of your disobedience. It may come in 2017 or 2018. That's truly what I believe begins to happen to some people when it comes to something like this. But I want to tell each and every one of you, you do not. I don't care what the world says. I don't care what your friends say. I don't care what your family says. You can live a life of celibacy. But how bad do you want it? God keeps those that want to be kept. Some of you all, you want to be kept. Some of you all, it may be a thorn. Fornication and having sex and sleeping around with different people, that may be your thorn. But I want to tell you today, if you truly in your heart, you want to change and you say, God, I really want a man that becomes my husband. I really want a wife. I want to have something to look forward to. I'm tired of laying with all these different people. I'm tired of sleeping around. I dare you to put that thorn or that issue before God and watch God turn it around. And while you're out here and you're waiting and you're celibate, God will put a mantle over you and cover you, and he will keep you from falling and having sex. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not saying temptation won't come. We're human. We are going to see men ladies, that we're attracted to, and we think he is so sexy and so fine. Fellas, you're gonna see a woman that is gorgeous to you. She smells good, she looks good, she dresses nice, you like the way she wears her hair. But let me tell you guys something, and I'm gonna be so real. We can go out every day in the world and see hundreds and thousands of people that we find sexy and attractive. But just because you find somebody sexy, just because you find somebody attractive, just because you find somebody that looks so good, that does not mean that you have to jump in a sack with them. I am here to tell you. But let me also let you all know that when you begin to live a life of celibacy, persecution does come. I just want to throw that warning out to you guys. People will sometimes accuse you of being gay. People will accuse you of being angry at men, ladies. Women may accuse you, males, of being gay because you don't want to lay with them, because everybody in the world that is caught up doing certain things, once it's people that's around them that's not doing it, you are looked at as an outcast. You are looked at as being weird. You are looked at as being difficult. And people find it hard to believe to live your life and do certain things. It takes discipline. Let me tell you guys this, and I'm going to end this video. Ladies, let me tell you, don't go to where the penis is. If you know that you are vulnerable, if you know it's a man that you find attractive and he finds you attractive sexually, the last thing you need to do is put yourself in a position where you may fall and wind up in the bed with that man. Men, I pose the same thing to you. Don't go to where the vagina is. If you know it's a woman that you really want to lay with and she wants to lay with you and you all have a strong sexual attraction to each other, you need to avoid putting yourself in a position where you may fall. If you want to date and if you want to go out, try having people go with you versus you all are always going out one-on-one by yourself. You all don't have to take my advice. You don't have to agree with me. You don't even have to believe anything that I'm saying. I put the message out there, and celibacy is real. It's possible. It's true. And you can do it. God will keep you because God has kept me. God bless.